You've probably come home after a long day and tossed your wallet on a chair. Maybe you've kicked off your shoes, dropped your jacket, or left a half-finished plate of food on a nearby seat, thinking you'll take care of it later. These actions seem innocent, but from an energetic perspective, they open the door to stagnation, chaos, and yes, poverty. In ancient energy traditions and philosophies like Feng Shui and Buddhist teachings, a chair is not just a place to sit. It's a space of reception. It absorbs energy. It holds your presence. And whatever you place on a chair is not just physically occupying space, it's energetically invited in. That energy doesn't stay on the object. It sinks into your environment, into your routines, and into your life. Let's begin with something most people don't even think twice about: your wallet. It's easy to drop it on a chair when you come home. But here's the thing, your wallet isn't just an accessory. It's your financial vessel. It holds the vibration of your money, your abundance, and your energetic relationship with wealth. When you set it down on a chair, especially a dining chair, a bedroom chair, or one near your front door, you're unintentionally signaling to the universe that it's okay for money to stop moving. You're saying, my wealth can rest. It doesn't need to grow. It doesn't need to flow. But money is like water, it thrives when it circulates. When it sits still for too long, it begins to dry up. You might not notice it immediately, but slowly, things start to shift. Payments arrive late. Opportunities feel fewer and farther between. Confidence in your finances wavers. And you find yourself wondering what changed. It starts with awareness. Respect your wallet as a sacred container. Keep it in a drawer, on a shelf, in a dedicated spot, anywhere but a chair. Let your money know it's always in motion, always welcomed, and never ignored. Another common mistake is placing broken items on chairs. A cracked plate, a shattered mug, a malfunctioning appliance. These are objects we often set aside to fix later. But until later comes, they usually end up sitting on chairs, holding space. And broken items don't just sit there passively. They carry the vibration of disruption, fragmentation, and disorder. By allowing them to rest on chairs, especially in high-energy zones like your living room or near entryways, you're giving brokenness a place to settle. And worse, a place to grow. It doesn't just impact your physical space. That kind of stagnant, fractured energy starts influencing your mood, your mindset, your relationships. It attracts more brokenness, more things that need repairing, more moments of imbalance, more delays and miscommunications. If you can fix something, do it quickly. If not, let it go. Don't let your chairs become altars for the broken past. They should be places of restoration, not residue. Now let's talk about shoes. This might surprise you, but shoes are one of the most energetically dense items you carry with you. Every step you take during the day, through malls, hospitals, office buildings, parking lots, your shoes are collecting energy. Good, bad, neutral, all of it. When you get home and place your shoes on a chair, even if they're clean, you're transferring that entire day's worth of energy onto a space that's meant to hold people, not residue. Chairs are meant for stillness, comfort, recovery. Shoes are for movement, exposure, protection. They don't belong on the same surface, especially not in bedrooms or dining areas. If your shoes have passed through environments filled with stress, illness, or emotional intensity, they're still carrying that charge. The moment they touch a chair, that charge lingers. It seeps into your home's energy, into your conversations, into your rest. Even worse, placing shoes on chairs sends a symbolic message that the dirt and stress of the outside world are allowed to enter your inner sanctuary. That the energy of the street now belongs in your sacred space. Keep your shoes off the chairs. Give them their own space, outside. in a shoe cabinet, or on a designated mat. Let your home breathe. Another habit that seems harmless, but isn't, is leaving worn clothing draped over chairs. A jacket after work. A sweater you might wear again. That scarf you forgot to put away. Each item of clothing absorbs your emotional state throughout the day, your worries, your confidence, your doubts, your stress. And when you lay it on a chair, you're not just storing fabric. You're allowing all of those emotions to rest and settle into your environment. Especially in bedrooms, this can lead to deep energetic interference. You may start noticing restless sleep, strange dreams, or tension in your relationships. That's not random. That's residual energy clouding your space of peace. Over time, the chair becomes not just cluttered, but charged. Charged with exhaustion, indecision, and resistance. The fix is simple. Fold it, hang it, or place it gently in a laundry basket. But keep your chairs clear. Let them be spaces of stillness and renewal, not storage for yesterday's stress. And now, the most energetically dangerous of them all, spoiled or leftover food. Imagine this: you've had a long day. You finish a meal, and you leave the plate on a nearby chair, thinking you'll take care of it later. You forget. Hours pass. By morning, the food begins to spoil. Physically, yes, it smells. But energetically, something even more dangerous is happening. That once living nourishment has now begun to decay. And with decay comes decline. Spoiled food carries the vibration of rot, stagnation, and breakdown. It doesn't just affect your appetite, it affects the energetic frequency of the entire room. If it's near your dining area, it disrupts your connection to nourishment. If it's in your bedroom, it disturbs your sleep, your thoughts, your sense of clarity. And if it's near the door, it becomes a silent invitation for low vibration energy to enter and linger. That heaviness you feel when you come home, the fatigue for no reason, often, it starts with forgotten things, like food left on a chair. Even if the plate is small, even if it's just for tonight, the energy shifts immediately. What was once alive and vital becomes draining and dark. And you carry that with you, into your meals, your conversations, your dreams. The solution? Always clear food from your chairs. Never allow anything meant to nourish you to instead become a source of decay in your space. What all of this comes down to is simple: chairs are sacred. They are energetic receivers. Every time you place something on a chair, you are choosing what kind of energy you invite into your life. Is it restful? Is it loving? Is it abundant? Or is it heavy, broken, restless? When you consciously clear and respect your chairs, you're doing more than cleaning. You're sending a clear message to the universe: I'm ready for clarity. I'm ready for prosperity. I'm ready for harmony. Let your chairs be empty sometimes, let them breathe. Let them hold only what deserves a place in your life. And you'll notice the difference. Not overnight, but gradually, beautifully. Your home will feel lighter, your sleep deeper, your decisions clearer, opportunities more frequent. Because energy is always responding to you, to what you allow, to what you release, to what you respect. Start with something small. Start with the chair. And watch how your entire life begins to shift.